of NBA basketball. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Denver Nuggets. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Kevin Durant.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Durant, no good. Now Smith. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
J.R. Smith is strong and athletic enough to do damage inside.
Thompson against Smith. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Anthony, right side. Pass to Martin. Green with the ball. Martin picks him up. Outside, Green. This one for three. Here's Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Look at Durant making use of his height, winning the rebound and putting it back.
Smith outside. Shoots from the elbow. And again, it's Denver converting.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He is abusing the defenders. Reason why he's coming off the pick and rolls once, twice, making the defense work, and then a result, bucket.
Here's Iverson for three. Smith. Hauled in by Curry. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Durant. Now here's Thompson. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. Fires for three. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's Iverson. A minute 9 left now in the first quarter. Back to Smith. The three. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Deadly from beyond the arc. JR cannot be left alone.
Outside Curry. The three is up. That won't go either for Curry. Denver in the lead. Pass to Iverson. Now Martin. Martin a screen. Here's Iverson. Anthony in the post. Durant's there. Anthony misses.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
That won't go either for Curry. The Nuggets on offense. Here's Iverson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Left side Durant. He shoots. Offensive rebound.
Fantastic job by Draymond. I'll say this to you. He knows what work is.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Draymond Green is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Iguodala in at the 3, a small forward. Iguodala outside. Clock at 6. Back to Curry. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Lets it fly. Here's Martin. Second chance effort. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Here's Curry. And it's Martin with the rebound. And here's Denver. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Anthony, the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anthony. Misses off the left iron. The Warriors trailing. Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Here's Thompson, covered by Smith. And Thompson gets it to go.
It gives your offense yet another option when your two-guard Klay Thompson can play inside and be physical.
Here's Iverson. He's covered by Curry. 20 feet out. For 3, Smith. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Iguodala inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this one. Smith finds Anthony. To the left side wing. Martin with a screen on Curry. Here's Iverson. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
You know, so much of Draymond's rim protection comes from position, but this time, he just flat out got it.
Pass to Curry. Rebound by the Nuggets. Smith outside. They get it back. Here's Camby. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Now here's Curry. He's closely guarded. There's the block. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. The 3 from Thompson. Anthony grabs the board. Thompson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Anthony outside. Here's Iverson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 9. Thompson passes to Curry. Launches it. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
The Warriors 9.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Golden State with it. 9-point game. Pass to Thompson. Green with a screen on Smith. Thompson. He's off on that one. And Denver the other way now. And for Golden State, they've got Stephen Curry. Draymond Green is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Klay Thompson. Anthony, the pass to Smith. Three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Curry. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with a rebound. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith outside. Back to Anthony. Martin with the ball. To the wing, right side. Martin with a screen on Curry. And the shot goes in. 6 points for him.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. The Nuggets making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. And the Warriors making a change here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter.
How many times have we seen him do that? Melo with a chance for one more.
The free throw drops for Anthony. Here's Livingston. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. And the Warriors making a switch here. McGee's checked in. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Thompson's got 5.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display. Capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
The 3, Smith. And another miss by Denver. Smith's gone 3 of 10 shooting, so only 30%. Here's Livingston. A step-back shot. And too long on the shot.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Iverson. Oh, Denver gets it back. Here's Hunter. From down in the low post, it goes. Hunter's got his first 2 points.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Pass to Durant. To the inside. Here's McGee. An easy 2 on the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Durant against Anthony. And here's Hunter. The 3, Smith. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 44 seconds left in the 3rd. Anthony against Iguodala. Pass to Thompson. Green, a screen. Takes a 3. Thompson's shot is off. Denver in the lead. Anthony outside. 4-3. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Livingston. Pass to Thompson. And he's going for the lob. And McGee with the stuff.
When you've played alongside as many superstars as Clay has, you're conditioned to make sure others are fed.
And so it's Denver closing out this quarter with a 7-point. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Nahara. Pass to Anthony. Out left to the wing. Here's Iverson. He can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. And for the Warriors. Outside, Green. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land.
What can you say? If he started hitting them from that range, there's nothing you can do.
And for the Nuggets. Anthony outside. Pass to Nahara. Back to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nahara from deep. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. And there's the screen from the arc. And Camby pulls it down. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Iverson blocked. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Here's Curry. Outside for Green. Pass to Iguodala. Back to Green. Inside. Iguodala outside. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Nuggets. Anthony's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Iverson. He's covered by Curry. To the left wing. Here's Anthony. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
A guy who hits over 90% from the line for his career, Curry trying to put his team over the hump here. And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Pass to Anthony. Tries to snap the cold streak. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Stephen Curry.
This is exactly who you want in these moments. Carmelo Anthony loves having the spotlight on him. Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Golden State calls timeout. They trail by 5. 1:25 left to play in the 4th quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort," imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And it's good. 2 points. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
At this range, Carmelo Anthony is nearly automatic.
Curry with it. Thompson outside. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
These are the kind of looks Thompson just eats up.
Anthony outside. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. And stolen by Anthony. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Hunter's checked in for the Nuggets. The Warriors also with a sub. Green is checked in.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Timeout called, the Warriors. They're behind by 6. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Martin. Thompson's shot is off. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 13 foul.
Good on the first.
Warriors to start out. Now Golden State's starting 5. They've got Klay Thompson. Pachulia is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Durant. And it's Curry in at the point guard.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Iverson. Passes it to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Over Durant. And it's sent back by KD. Green against Iverson. Durant wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Iverson outside. Can change shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Now here's Durant. Curry with it. Green with a screen on Iverson. Curry with it. Camby picks him up. Green, no luck. Here's Denver now. The drive by Iverson. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Drops in the tray. KD's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Iverson. Out to Anthony. A floater, and Durant sends it back.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Here is Durant. He has 6. They get it again.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Smith kicks to Anthony. The dish to Camby. On the wing, Iverson. Camby, a screen on Curry. And there's Camby. That's good on the assist by Iverson.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. That one good for 2.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Now here is Smith. It's stolen by Curry. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. To the middle. Green in the post. He's against Smith. And that one's good. Green.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
It's Martin on the wing. Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. Anthony from down in the low post. It goes. Warriors leading by 5. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Iguodala the pass to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
And here is Anthony. With 4 seconds on the clock. Campbell. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Durant, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot. Now here's Curry, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Even while being fouled, Curry stays nimble and manages to get his shot off.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry from outside the arc. Good on the triple. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Pass to Campbell. And here's Iverson outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Now here's Durant. Following the miss by J.R. Smith. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Iverson against Curry. Smith for 3. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Durant, the pass to Green. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Smith outside. He dishes it to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get open is Campbell. Anthony's shot is off. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Anthony.
And one of the more clever players in the game. Curry takes pride in toying with opposing defenses.
Hunter's checked in for the Nuggets. Mahara comes in for Smith. And the Warriors also making a change. JaVale McGee's checked in for Durant. Iverson, no luck. Warriors leading by 6. Curry on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Thompson with the bucket.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Denver with the ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The 3 from Anthony. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Anthony's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Iverson dishes to Nahara. Kicks it to Camby. Camby sets the screen for Anthony. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And here's Iverson outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Martin is out there with Anthony. Then it's Smith. Then it's Iverson. And it's Cambian at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Pachulia sets a screen for Curry. To the paint. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Now, here is Smith. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Can be a screen on Curry. They grab their own miss. Iverson's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Smith against Green. Thompson outside. The pass to Pachulia. Now here's Green. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Boy, throwing himself on the offensive glass and being rewarded for it, that's the energy that Draymond Green brings.
And it's Smith missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Smith the pass to Anthony. Here's Campbell. Back to Anthony. Lock at 6. Martin with a screen on KD. Anthony kicks to Iverson. Shoots over Curry. And the foul called on Kenyon Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Warriors leading by 15. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pachulia sets a screen for Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Marcus Camby.
And so long and aggressive from there. Thompson knows how to get the defense to foul it.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw good from Thompson. Second free throw, no good. The Nuggets trail by 16. Pass to Iverson. 1:46 left to play in the third. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Smith's got 6.
I think this is J.R. Smith at his very best. Outstanding at capitalizing on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Curry passes to Thompson. Shoots from the baseline. And again, no good by Golden State. Iverson against Curry. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Iverson against Curry.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. And the Nuggets with some changes. Hunter comes in for Marcus Camby. And Eduardo Nájera is subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Then for the Warriors, JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Green. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Iguodala with it. Iverson picks him up. Knocks it loose and stolen by Iverson. Smith in the post. He's covered by Livingston. Smith dishes to Iverson. Pass to Nájera. Hunter kicks to Smith. Shoots over Livingston. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Iguodala. Livingston is out there with Stephen Curry. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Durant in at the 4 slot. Up top, Curry. Iverson covering. Curry shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 13. Here is Nájera. Iverson passes to Nájera. To the inside. And Hunter with the jam.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Curry passes to KD. McGee trying to break free. And the Warriors miss again. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Iverson against Curry. Looking to get it going, and that misses everything. Warriors leading by 11. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Smith. Down low. Nájera kicks to Iverson. Martin with a screen on Curry. Here's Iverson. McGee with the block. And he gets it back. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
And the speed of Iverson is so difficult to keep up with. When he's driving, you're sometimes forced to foul.
For the Nuggets, Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Hunter. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for Eduardo Nájera. Then for the Warriors, Pachulia. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sean Livingston. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Curry outside. The offensive rebound, and they recover it. Green passes to Thompson. Pachulia sets a screen for Thompson. And the Warriors miss again. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Iverson. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson looking for an opening. He kicks to Curry. Outside Durant, just 5 to shoot. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 10. There's 53 seconds left in the game.
So the Nuggets with the tip. Here's Iverson, the starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Draymond Green. Stephen Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Kevin Durant. Now here's Anthony. 6 to shoot. Pass to Iverson. And it's off from three-point range. Durant with it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Iverson. Pass to Smith. Fires from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And we're about a minute into the first. Thompson with it. Tries to spin move. Shot clock at 6. Durant against Anthony. That one a little long. Here's Iverson. And it's blocked. Martin against Green. That shot off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Smith outside from behind the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Outside Durant. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Curry passes to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The three. Knocks it down from distance.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Pass to Smith. Here's Iverson. Knocks it loose. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Thompson. Goes back up. And he lays it in.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Here's Iverson. Smith outside. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Here's Anthony. 4 on the clock. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Thompson. Offensive board. Tries yet again. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Nuggets trail. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Smith no good. And here are the Warriors now. Outside Curry. Here's the teardrop. Got a hand on it. Anthony up top, guarded by Durant. Anthony with a bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So on the floor for Golden State, Stephen Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Iguodala in at the 3. Now here's Anthony. Out to the right wing. Here's Iverson. Thompson with the block.
Nice aggressive defense from Thompson. Getting all over the shot and knocking it away.
Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Martin to the wing on the left. Knocked away. Durant with it. Martin picks him up. And they're running. Here's Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The game of Green, it's about testing the defense, finding their weak spots.
Free throw good. Green. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Nuggets on offense. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Here's Iverson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Garden with the bucket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. Anthony grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Iverson. And here's Smith. Now here's Anthony. He's covered by Curry. Elbow shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Anthony's got 6 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
The shake. Doesn't go for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Pass to Smith. Anthony with it. Got a piece of it. Green with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Green, the pass to Curry. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Smith finds Anthony. Here's Martin, guarded by Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul. The Nuggets making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. McGee's checked in. Here's Camby. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. It's Thompson, high post. Outside Curry. The offensive rebound. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Good whistle there.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for McGee. Denver in the lead. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Leaps for it, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Here's Livingston. On the wing, Thompson. Here's the pick. Fires the three. Anthony grabs the board. And here are the Nuggets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Smith. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now Thompson. McGee, a screen on Smith. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been
The Warriors 10.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And for the Warriors, they've got Stephen Curry. Draymond Green is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Klay Thompson with the fadeaway. And he can't get that one. And Golden State will come the other way. Now here's Durant. Pass to Curry. Thompson with it. Covered by Smith. And here is Thompson. Shot clock at 5. The three from Curry. And Camby pulls it down. Smith left side. No good on the triple. Smith's gone just 2 of 6 shooting. 33%. Thompson with it, guarded by Smith. And here's Curry for 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Smith passes to Anthony. Here's Iverson. And here's Smith, guarded by Durant. And another miss by Denver. 90 seconds into the second half now. Banked it in off the glass. Durant's got 5 points.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Pass to Iverson. The floater. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The line for your Nuggets, Allen Iverson. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Pass to Curry. For the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses. Second free throw, no good. The Nuggets on offense. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Pass to Nahara. Martin with a screen on Thompson. To the right side. Here's Iverson. He's covered by Curry. Iverson can't hit. The Warriors trailing. Green, the pass to Curry. For the lead. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
Pass to Nahara. Now here's Martin. Martin with a screen on Curry. Shot's good by Iverson.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Curry. Now Thompson. There's the three. Iverson with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Nahara, guarded by Durant. Pass to Smith. There's the triple. Can't get it to drop. The Warriors go the other way with it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green, the pass to Curry. Outside Durant. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Here's Iverson into the lane. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is...
The previous play is under
like this.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Warriors on top, leading by just 2. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Nahara. Here's Iverson. He's covered by Curry. Off target with the 3. And here are the Warriors now. And for the Warriors, JaVale McGee out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Andre Iguodala. Then there's Stephen Curry. Here's Nahara. Now Anthony, guarded by Durant. Anthony against Durant. Clock at 6. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's McGee. Pass to Curry. Now Iguodala. And here is McGee. It's stolen by Hunter. Anthony outside. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Durant has the open look. Denver grabs the miss.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Pass to Anthony. And there's the foul. They'll pin that one on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Iverson, down low, and stolen by Durant.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
A nice shot by McGee. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. Here's Iverson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Nahara to take the lead. Sinks it from distance. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Durant against Anthony. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
A guy who hits over 90% from the line for his career. Curry trying to put his team over the hump here.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Pass to Iverson. Smith outside for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
On the wing, Durant. Fades away. It doesn't go for him.
Well, man, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
For 3, Smith. Money from deep.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Curry. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. From deep. And they'll get another chance.
An experienced and confident player. How about Green being the one to bury the big-time shot?
Timeout called. The Nuggets. They're down by 1. 24 seconds left in the game. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And he's a lights-out free throw shooter. Curry comes alive from here when the game is on the line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Here's Anthony. Out to the wing. Here's Iverson. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
They need this. Misses. And so the Warriors take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.